Literally can't even hold how many I've got. I used to be obsessed with. You will 100% be happy because they're so good. It is just perfect, like literally everything I ever wanted, as I said. Minasan konnichiwa, this is Tina and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I wanted to chat about some of my current skincare obsessions. If that sounds like your thing, then please go ahead and channel登録しちゃってください. Guess what, you guys? I am releasing a skincare box with Wishtrend again. Yay! Actually, let me rephrase that. I'm actually going to be releasing 2 boxes this time. So I wanted to take the opportunity in this video to, of course, introduce the boxes to you guys, but talk about each product in a little bit more detail because there are definitely some familiar faces, but also some newfound staples too. This video is sponsored by Wishtrend and they really did help me put together 2 boxes this time so you guys have some options. This time, my skincare obsessions box comes with 2 options. Both boxes will include 4 full-size products as well as 3 freebies and free international shipping. So let me introduce them one by one. Option 1 is Tina's Holy Grails, a collection of my tried and tested, truly can't live without products. So the original price for these is $125 USD, but you will get 48% off, making it $65. Of course, they are all full-size products, and I feel like most of you guys do recognize these very, very well, but you will get the I'm From Mugwort Essence, the Klairs Midnight Blue Calming Cream, the Klairs Rich Moist Soothing Cream, and a bit of a tweak since last time, instead of the by Wishtrend powder wash, we have included their Ampoule. This is the by Wishtrend Ceramide Milky Ampoule, which I used to be obsessed with, but it got discontinued for a while. Now it's back. We'll get into a little bit more detail on this one later, but they are the 4 full-size products that will be included in the Tina's Holy Grail box. For those who want to revisit this box, or for those who might be new to my channel and want to try kind of all of my Holy Grails in one really affordable bundle, or maybe you're a long-time viewer and you just want to restock because I know that I always need backups of these ones. Option 2 is Tina's New Faves, a collection of kind of newly discovered staples in my routine. These originally retail for $93.75 USD, but you will get 40% off these ones, so it comes down to $56.25. Once again, they are of course all full-size products. You'll get the I'm From Mugwort Gel Cleanser, the Klairs Skin Prep Pads. I can't wait to show you guys these. Also the HEVEBLUE Salmon Caring Centella Cream, and lastly the by Wishtrend Pore Smoothing Bakuchiol Sun Stick. Most of these are obviously pretty new to me, so I will get into the details in a little bit, but maybe you're someone who is just a little sick of hearing about the same exact products over and over again on my channel, and you want something just a little bit different, a little bit fun and exciting to add to your routine. So I wanted to curate this box to include kind of the collection of products that have become new staples in my routine recently. Oh, and of course we cannot forget the freebies. So the freebies to be included are the same in both boxes, but you will 100% be happy because they're so good. First, we have the mini I'm From Rice Toner. This is an obvious holy grail. I've mentioned it so many times. And the second freebie is actually going to be the I'm From Black Rice Toner, the new version that is catered for oilier skin. I know so many of you guys had already asked me if I was going to review the new Black Rice Toner. I have been using it. I've been using the full size, and yes, it is so good. If you have oily skin, you will absolutely love it for giving you that moisture, hydration, and glow at the same time. I mean, you get both of these. They're so freaking cute. I'm obsessed with minis. And the last freebie you're going to get is the by Wishtrend Green Tea and Enzyme Powder Wash in sachets. If you thought you were going to miss out on the powder wash this time, guess what? You're going to get it anyway. They will be in little like sample sachets, but literally so perfect as a trial as well as for travel. Low-key wish they actually sold it like this because I would 100% take them on my trips if they came like this. They are the freebies. Oh, that's kind of smooth, isn't it? So they are the 3 freebies you'll be getting regardless of which box you choose, and of course you will also get free international shipping to get it to you. I mean, did we deliver? Or did we deliver? Of course, I will leave all of the details in the description, but the box will be available for 1 month, so the whole month of August. But I'll try to remind you guys on like Instagram stories or something during the promo period too. All right, well, time to get into the details of each product so you know exactly what you're getting and how to maximize its uses too. I think I'm gonna alternate between my Holy Grails and new faves just to keep it a little bit interesting and see how they compare. First pick from my Holy Grails is the I'm from Mugwort essence. I just seem to never get over it, hey. Although in a semi-recent video where I reviewed and kind of revised a bunch of my Holy Grails, I did mention that this was not one that I used daily or all of the time. I might even sometimes go like a couple weeks without using it at all, but it is one of those products that if I do not have it like in my possession, if I do not have a backup, it genuinely makes me feel uneasy. It is truly like a safety blanket that I just cannot live without. Obviously, the main ingredient is that mugwort extract, which has been used for hundreds, possibly even thousands of years, especially in Asian countries. They would use it for its medicinal purposes, both ingested as well as applied topically. In skincare, it does work as an antioxidant, an anti-inflammatory, as well as an antibacterial, while also being soothing and hydrating. So it is literally perfect if you have acne prone, sensitized, or oily skin. My skin is none of those, but that is why I love it and recommend it to everyone, because my dry skin absolutely adores it too. When my skin is feeling heated, sensitized, dehydrated, a few layers of this and my skin feels settled. I just cannot recommend it enough, and I have been through many bottles. Literally can't even hold how many I've got. And yes, I always travel with my mini sizes too. So I've been through literally countless full sizes and mini bottles. And yeah, it just is that one I keep coming back to. I'm going to mash mugwort with mugwort. So the first product from my new picks is the I'm from Mugwort Gel Cleanser. I had been curious about trying this one, honestly, forever, like since its launch, just because of my love for the essence. I also love myself a good, gentle gel cleanser. And that is exactly what this is. So it does contain 60% of that mugwort extract as a skin soother, and then the main cleansing ingredient is sodium C1416 olefin sulfonate, which can be considered a little bit of a stronger surfactant, but they actually say you can use this to remove sunscreen too. Not gonna lie, this is the cleanser that I have been reaching for most days, whether it is as a second step after my oil cleanse or just as a one-step cleanser on my sunscreen only days. What made me fall in love with it is actually the texture, something that I have not experienced in any other gel cleanser before. It has this most chewy, mochi, pudding-like texture, which seems like it's kind of hard and it won't really foam up that well, but it foams up into such a nice lather and it's just like fun to use, you know? It does have that natural herbal mugwort scent to it. Honestly, just smells like the essence, but something to note if you're kind of against that earthy smell. Personally, I really don't mind at all. Actually enjoy it. It honestly isn't anything fancy, but you don't really need anything fancy in your cleanser. You just need something that's going to effectively remove the day off for you while still being gentle enough to use every day. Again, it will work really well for those who do have acne prone or oily skin, since it gives you a good cleanse while still being soothing to the skin too. Next one of my holy grails I feel like is a solid battle with the mugwort essence to how many I have emptied throughout my skincare journey, the Klairs Midnight Blue Calming Cream. Another one of my safety blankets. Again, not something that I use all the time every day anymore, but I will always have a smaller jar with me in my travel skincare bag. I do almost treat it like a soothing sleeping mask. I know some people do say they use it in the AM. Personally, I do exclusively use it at nighttime when my skin is feeling a little off and just needs like a little extra nourishment to nurse it back to health. It does use guaiacylane as the main ingredient, another amazing skin soother, but can also support with wound healing too. It also acts as an antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, chemistry and is what gives the cream this beautiful blue color too. The cream also includes Centella, another skin soother, as well as ceramides and peptides for supporting that skin barrier. It truly does create a seal on your skin, so it packs in all of that skincare that you applied in before with that extra layer of soothing nourishment to last throughout the night. I always wake up with healthy, supple skin the next morning whenever I apply this. Another one that I have truly emptied countless bottles and jars at this point, and I don't see myself stopping anytime soon. All right, we're going to match a Klairs with a Klairs also. I cannot wait to show you guys the ingenuity. Wait, is that a word? The Klairs Freshly Juiced Vitamin Skin Prep Pads. These are honestly genius. Like, first time in a while I actually thought, oh wow, this is innovative and very different in the beauty scene. Literally everything that I could ever want in such pads. The packaging is definitely a bit bulky, I must say, and it's not completely airtight, so not something that you can really travel with. It's definitely one that you just want to leave in the house. But the kind of thoughtfulness that went into designing this product is just... thank you, Klairs. I just got to say thank you. First, you open the lid and the pads are in there, and instead of tweezers, they actually give you this stick that has basically like a Velcro tip to it, and it allows you to pick up the pad. I don't even have to look at it. One by one, perfectly like that. You don't have to find where one pad starts and one pad ends. It's freaking genius, you know what I'm saying? And then the way they actually split. I was impressed enough in the past when you just split into two in the middle, but this one, the perforation, it actually splits into 4. So you can use it as a whole big toner pad, but you also have the option of having 2 thin strips like this, as well as 2 smaller square strips. So you can truly make it customizable to your face, since we all do have different faces, and it is just perfect. Like, literally, the cotton itself is perfectly thin and soaked with plenty of essence to hydrate, and the essence is actually packed with a bunch of really good ingredients too. It is vitamin rich like the rest of the freshly juiced line. It comes with 10 types of vitamins, including vitamin C. It does also include 10 types of hyaluronic acid to hydrate, 5 types of CCAR to soothe, and then it also has liposomal glutathione, which is going to help brighten your skin too. It is just a very well thought out product every step of the way, and the only thing that I suggest, or like would hope that would happen in the future, is that they will have refills, because I feel like it is a pretty bulky container. If we could just get like a pouch refilled, like literally no complaints. Back to my holy grails and the last Klairs product of the lot. Yes, I know I'm a little obsessed. The Klairs Rich Moist Soothing Cream. So during this current season, which for me is the colder winter months in Australia, this one always comes back into play. Just recently, I think literally like a couple days ago, I did empty another one of this one, because it is literally that solid, basic, good everyday all-rounder moisturizer, and that is honestly all you need sometimes. It includes hyaluronic acid, beta-glucan, and aloe vera for that soothing hydration, while using jojoba seed oil and ceramides to nourish and reinforce that skin barrier. It does have that thick and cushiony texture, yet it never feels too heavy or too sticky on the skin. It spreads easily and absorbs well. There really isn't too much else to say about it other than that it just works. Unlike the Midnight Blue Calming Cream, I definitely can use this one morning and night, and it is a decent 80-gram size too. So yeah, I just love it. This next one I have mentioned a couple times on my Instagram and YouTube and stuff, so it might not be quite a surprise for some of you guys. My absolute go-to morning moisturizer for the last like few months, the HEVEBLUE Salmon Caring Centella Cream. So many people were already raving about this one, and I was definitely a little bit late to the game, but I get it. It has become a viral sensation and a cult favorite almost instantly by using the current it ingredient of PDRN. Not just PDRN, but also raw extracts. So it actually uses 2 extracts from salmon that help with skin regeneration, as well as skin elasticity and barrier support, while also having 2 extracts of CCAR for soothing, as well as hydrolyzed collagen and hyaluronic acid, which is going to hydrate and kind of plump out your skin. I think, in my personal opinion, to why this is so popular is that its user experience and formulation quality is top tier while also being okay for sensitive skin. The texture is absolutely gorgeous and probably the reason to why I prefer it in the AM so much. It does have that stretchy kind of stringy texture like snail mucin, but I feel like oftentimes this kind of texture, it leaves your skin feeling sticky or tacky, but this one, it just doesn't. It absorbs so well. The light but silky and deeply hydrating texture makes it oh so perfect underneath makeup too. So Klairs prep pads plus this moisturizer has been my absolute like go-to duo for makeup prep these days. But yeah, it is definitely one that I want everyone to try, especially because it caters to sensitive skin. All right, so the last holy grail is kind of a secret or like a gate-kept holy grail, mostly because it just got discontinued before I could continue loving it. The by Wishtrend Ceramide Milky Ampoule. It is back, you guys. I actually posted about its return on my Instagram stories and was genuinely blown away to how many of you guys like loved it, missed it, said it was like the only thing that worked for your skin. So the old one, I actually have evidence of the old one. This is the previous version and they changed the name, but the formula is actually the exact same. So blessed. After it got discontinued, a couple of you guys had even asked me like, what do you think would replace that serum? And I did try a couple different ceramide serums, but nothing quite lived up to this guy. This one is a milky serum that is all about soothing and supporting your skin barrier. It contains ceramide NP, Centella asiatica extract, plant-based squalene, and peptides, a beautiful cocktail of ingredients that really is just going to nourish your skin back to its like healthiest version. And the texture is lightweight yet nourishing, so it works as an extra layer of moisture without the feeling of it weighing down your skin. I use it morning and night, honestly, like whenever. This is the serum that I would go for when I'm definitely feeling like sensitized or irritated, or when I literally don't want to think about like what serum to use. This is the one that I reach for because it doesn't have any possibilities of irritating your skin that some serums with actives might. Gorgeous, gorgeous serum that absolutely would work perfectly for all skin types, including sensitive. I can't believe it's back. I'm definitely going to stock up this time to make sure I have backups. The last one to top off my new faves, sunscreen, but not just a sunscreen, a sun stick. The by Wishtrend Pore Smoothing Bakuchiol Sun Stick. So sun sticks are something that we are very fond of in our household. By that I mean just me and Logan. But I always leave a variety of sun sticks by like the shelf we have near our door, just because it is literally so easy to grab, to chuck in your bag for reapplication and applying sunscreen on the go. I do try to look out for ones that work for all skin types, since I do have dry skin while Logan has kind of combo leaning oily in the summer. And this one has definitely been one of the ones that have ticked all those boxes. The perfect kind of velvet skin-like finish, not a complete flat matte, but also not like super duper glowy. So it would suit most skin types, and something that not all sunsticks have, or even all sunscreens have, it is sweat proof. So perfect for those more humid climates too. This one does contain Bakuchiol, which we know as the kind of plant-based alternative to retinol, having those well-aging benefits, as well as niacinamide, peptides, and caffeine for pore care and improving skin elasticity. Although I generally don't use sunsticks for my first layer of sunscreen, just in terms of coverage, fluid sunscreen is just a lot easier to work into all the cracks. This one actually can be used almost as a makeup primer because it does have that skin smoothing effect. I actually did use it as my primer underneath makeup today, and what do you think? I mean, I feel like my skin looks very, very smooth. It does go on very, very smoothly, and I can make so many passes on my skin without any white cast. I am often very, very generous with my sunsticks, as you can probably see in this B-roll, but yeah, it didn't leave any sort of white cast when applying. And even worn alone, it does have that kind of skin blurring smoothing effect that lasts throughout the day too. I know for most of you, summer is coming closer to an end, but let's be honest, sunscreen season is all year round, and I find sunsticks literally just the easiest way to chuck on some sun protection while you're out and about. So yeah, this one has been the one that I have been keeping in my bag as of late. Well, thank you guys for allowing this to happen again, to release another skincare box with Wishtrend. If you have been around for a while, you might know that Wishtrend does have a bit of a special place in my heart, because they were literally the first beauty company ever to send me PR. I don't even know how long ago, maybe like 7, 8 years ago. Crazy. As always, thank you so much for watching, and if you do still want to hang out with me for a little bit longer, I have selected 2 other videos here that you can check out. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye! Mwah!